Okay, so today starts the wood flooring project for the rig. I got a few hours. Let's see how much we can get done. It's got to all be done by Friday afternoon when we leave. And it's Tuesday, I think.
Let's cruise this country from town to town. It's so lost that we can't be found. I'm up, settling down somewhere in Timbuktu.
So for doing this job, you're going to need gloves, you're going to need a hammer, and you're going to need some wrenches to take out the seat belts that are under the couch and the other couch. You're going to need a pry bar, possibly, to get some stuff up, or a chisel, paint scraper of some kind. A very sharp mat knife is important to help get the carpet out. A Sharpie marker to mark the flooring. And most importantly, you're going to need a good set of pliers, because getting all these little staples out where the carpet was takes forever. These vinyl flooring pieces have got sticky stuff on the back. They're peel and stick. But I've also been told that it's good to use like some kind of a tile cement along with it to make sure they stay in place. Okay, so the first thing we're going to have to do to get the carpet out is unbolt these couches. Take up some of this trim here. About 1 hour in, the first major issue we're going to have to address is that there's a big step down from the tile and then this other underfloor piece. Whew. It always seems like it's the little last bit. That's the worst, hardest part of any job. I've been trying to get this last bit of carpet out from under around the chair up in the front. Damn, it's been tough. This step that goes in and out is proving to be a lot of work because they glued it down instead of stapling it down. So I'm having to chisel it out. This is not fun. I just hope we get it done before we have to leave in a few days. Day 2 of putting the floor in the motorhome. Yesterday was hard. It was a lot of yanking carpet out. I had to use all my strength to get that stuff out. It was pretty tough. There's still a few spots I'm working on.
I'm gonna do some packing here in a minute. Tom is working on the flooring project in the coach. But I just really am concerned that I've been concerned that he's gonna hurt his hands, and I wish that we had hired somebody to do it, but he insisted on doing it himself, and I'm just worried. I just don't have a good feeling about it.
I could have hired somebody to do this, but it was a little bit pricey, and I kind of come by it honest. My dad used to fix stuff himself and do things like that, and I like to think I'm sort of handy, so I figured I'd give it a shot. We'll see how it looks when it's finished. So with this floor where it steps down, it's almost a ½ inch with the tile. So I'm using my circular saw here on the low setting so that it just barely has a blade sticking out to cut off that extra piece, and then I'm using this pry bar to pry it up and so that we can mate up our floor to the tile floor. Well, in the first little bit here of working this morning, I've already bruised my hand where I hit it with the hammer. Then, when I was setting the hammer down, I somehow managed to nick the end of my finger with the pry part of the hammer. Great. Gonna make sure the floor is clear of debris and staples and stuff before we stick down our first tile. Okay, the first stripe is down. Had to drill a few holes for the seat belts.
Pour some more, por favor, till I'm face down on the floor.
Well, it's just about the end of day 2, and I still ain't done yet. Whew, still got a lot to go with those custom pieces that take forever. Cutting around stuff. Whew, this is a lot more work than I expected. It's important to have a nice clean floor before you apply your tile glue. And I used this spreader thing here to even it out. And there you go, a nice piece of vinyl flooring put in.
Till I'm face down on the floor. She don't love me anymore. So pour some more, por favor. I don't need your top shelf stuff. No, your rot gut's good enough.
The wood floor looks amazing. So good. The color's perfect. I'm so glad we got rid of that nasty old carpet. Just the color's perfect. The vibe is awesome. It just continues to kind of update the coach and just make it better inside. It's beautiful. So the next step is to figure out the tow situation. We have a 2013 Ford Flex that we got, and that vehicle can be towed behind the rig. So we've got to figure out which hitch we need, what tow bar we need, all the wiring, figure out all of that and make that purchase. So in the meantime, subscribe to our channel. That's the only way that we know that you guys love what we're doing. So please subscribe, and we will see you in the next video.
There's a man out here, puts his head in the mouth of a crocodile. Puts the whole thing in, takes it out, and gives the crowd a great big smile. And they walk away with their illusions of safety safely intact. And they tell their little wide-eyed kids it's only